Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most underrated skills that separates average athletes from elite performers, owning your attention. When you're under pressure, game on the line, crowd noise blaring, where does your mind go? Are you laser focused on what you can control, or are you stuck thinking about what could go wrong? Here's the thing, attention is your most valuable asset as an athlete. If you can learn to own it, you can dictate your performance no matter the situation. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to train your attention to make it rock solid, even under pressure. Let's start with why this is so important. A lot of athletes think they need to clear their mind to perform well. You hear it all the time, just block out the distractions and focus. But here's the problem. Your brain doesn't work like that. Your mind is naturally wired to think, to analyze, to react. So instead of trying to clear your mind, what if you trained it to focus on what matters? What if you could notice distractions without letting them control you? Owning your attention means being able to recognize when your focus drifts and then bringing it back to what you need to do in that moment. It's like building mental agility, being able to move your attention where it needs to go without getting stuck. Most athletes lose focus when they're stressed or overwhelmed. They get caught up in what just happened, a missed shot, a mistake, or they worry about the outcome before it even plays out. That's where the problem lies. They let the past or future hijack their attention. The real power comes from training your mind to stay rooted in the present moment. Let's talk about some common mistakes when it comes to attention training. Trying to eliminate thoughts. You can't just flip a switch and silence your mind. That's unrealistic and actually counterproductive. Instead, it's about learning to observe your thoughts without attaching to them. Another one is relying on motivation. You might feel focused when you're hyped up or motivated, but what about when you're tired, frustrated, or under pressure? Your attention needs to be trained consistently, regardless of how you feel. Another thing is ignoring the basics. Physical tension and stress directly impact your attention. If your body's in fight or flight mode, your attention is going to scatter. That's why building awareness of your body is crucial too. Now that we know what doesn't work, let's break down how to own your attention with practical strategies. The first step to owning your attention is actually becoming aware of it. Most people aren't even aware when their mind wanders. So here's an exercise to try. This is an attention check-in. Set a timer for 5 minutes. During that time, just notice your thoughts without judgment. Are they in the past, the present, or the future? This simple exercise helps you to build awareness of how often your mind drifts. Being aware is the first step. You can't change something you're not conscious of. By practicing check-ins regularly, you'll start catching yourself when your attention slips. Awareness creates choice. You can choose to shift your focus instead of being dragged by your own thoughts. Now that you're more aware, it's time to train your attention just like any other skill. Think of it as reps for your brain. One option is mindful breathing. Focus on your breath for 3 minutes. Every time your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. It sounds simple, but it's powerful because it trains your brain to redirect attention without frustration. Mental rehearsal drills is another option. Close your eyes and visualize executing a skill perfectly. Notice how easily your mind wanders, then practice bringing it back to that mental image. This is huge for creating mental clarity before performing. Another option is focused practice. When you're training physically, intentionally add distractions. Maybe it's loud music or unexpected challenges. Practice staying focused despite the chaos. All that practice means nothing if you can't apply it when it matters. Here are some ways to implement attention training during competition. First, pre-performance routines. Have a go-to routine that signals your mind to focus. Whether it's a breathing pattern or a specific mental rehearsal thing you do, make it consistent. Another option is cue words. Use simple phrases like lock in, next play, to redirect your focus when it slips. Grounding techniques are another option. Feel your feet on the ground, your hands gripping the equipment, anything that brings you into the present moment. Owning your attention in competition is about being prepared for distractions and training your brain to quickly bounce back when it wanders. It's not about perfection, it's about resilience. Owning your attention doesn't mean you'll never get distracted. It means you'll know how to catch it and bring it back. The more you practice, the faster you can recover your focus when it slips. If you found this helpful, drop a comment and let me know how you're working on your focus. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss more content like this. And remember, training your mind is just as important as training your body. Own your attention, master your game.